A very good morning, students. We are in our practical lecture, and this is structural geology practical. And in our today's practical class, we will try to do a stereographic projection, and that is also for plotting a planar feature. And in our previous class, we had discussed about the plotting a linear feature, right? And this class will be focusing on how to plot a planar feature. And for this topic, I refer the books The Structural Geology, Fundamentals and Modern Development by S.K. Ghosh, Structural Geology by M.P. Billings. Okay. So in a previous class itself, we had discussed about projections and projection of a linear future. So now we will go straight forward to the heading, that is the projection of a planar future. And as you know, when there is a projection of planar future, the plot will be having an arc, right? And you can also plot a pole for that arc, that we will do on later on. For today's class, we will discussing only about the projection of a planar feature as an arc. Okay, so let us consider a planar feature with a strike of say north 30° west and dip of 60° northeast. So these are the attitude of this planar feature. Okay, so how to plot this? So let us say we will keep this equal area net as an underlay, right? So you will be sticking this equal area net in a cardboard. So it will be will be placed in a foam or let's say grip, right? Then what we have to do is we have to trace the overlay. That is, an overlay is prepared on the piece of a tracing paper showing the circumference of the net and few principal points. Okay, so we have to trace the circumference, then we have to mark the north with n, then we have to mark the east and then south and west. So these are the principal points that we have to mark. If required, we can also write here E and S and W, but it will be more what do you call, will be more congesting, right? So we will just mark only north here. Then what we have to do is we have to measure the strike direction, which is north 30° west. So as you know, this is north and this is west. So we have to trace 30° from here. So this will be 0, right? This will be a 10 and this will be a 20 and this will be 30, right? So what we have to do is the north direction of the overlay is kept towards the top of the page. From north towards west, we have to count 30 and we have to mark it. So that will be what, north 30 west. Okay. So what we had did right now is we had traced the north strike direction of this planar feature. Okay. The second step is that we have to rotate the sheet, that is the tracing sheet, which is over the equal area net, right, into towards clockwise direction. That is, we have to match this 30° marking to the north marking, which is already there in the tracing sheet. So for that we have to rotate it clockwise. So this had moved from here to here. Okay, is that clear? So the second step is over. Then we have to mark the dip direction, and as you know, the dip is from northeast. So this is probably a northeast, and we have to mark 60°, right? As you know, this is horizontal, that is outer circle, that is the primitive circle is say horizontal or 0°, and the straight line is 90°. So from here we have to count 60. So this is 0, this will be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. So you have to mark here, which is 60°, right? After that, what we have to do is we have to trace the great circle from north to south on that marking. So this will be appearing like this, and that's it. So we had plotted this planar feature, which is having a trend of say north 30° west and a dip of say 60° northeast in this stereographic projection. Is that clear? Okay, if you have any doubt, just mention in the comment section. We will try to explain in the upcoming videos. And for today's video also, I will be sharing few questions at the end of the video. So you will try it yourself and just share the answer. And if you have any doubt, just mention it in the comment section. We will share the answer sheet also with this YouTube video. Okay. Thank you.